Hi everybody, this is Judy Tuttle from Tuttle Up Stamping. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Lincoln, Nebraska, and thank you for joining me tonight. I am excited to show you a really cute, simple little gift bag tonight. I hope you brought your mystery stamping items with you and you have it all cut. If you don't, I'll tell you what you need really quickly. You need a piece of cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4, scored on all 4 sides at 1 inch around. Okay, you can use any color of cardstock you want, but then you want some kind of designer series paper that will coordinate with your cardstock. Okay, you're going to need some ribbon. You're going to need some baker's twine, some kind of stamp set, maybe with an image and a sentiment, and then some adhesives, okay? We are going to have some fun tonight stamping together and making a little project together. So give me just a second. I'm going to go to my videos and make sure that I can see you here. I know it's a busy weekend for a lot of people, so I'm not sure how many people will have watching me tonight, but regardless, I am here and you can watch me via replay or on YouTube a little bit later if you would like. Okay, so happy Thanksgiving week, everybody. I'm sure that if you're like me, you have people coming into town, or maybe you're getting ready to go spend some time with friends and relatives for Thanksgiving Day. I don't know what your favorite Thanksgiving food is and what is a tradition in your home. But for us, every year when I ask my family what they would like for Thanksgiving, unanimously, they want my Jell-O pretzel salad. My Jell-O pretzel salad is something everyone loves, and my husband and son-in-law say it's even better on the second day after it's had time, another 24 hours to kind of sit and gel. So I will share my recipe with you after I get this off of Facebook Live. It was something I'd never heard of until I moved to Nebraska. And last Thanksgiving, I made it for my family in Texas, and they loved it, and they had never had it before either. So I will share that recipe with you after my Facebook Live is over tonight. Is that a deal? All right. So I don't know. Oh my goodness, I just realized I don't have my little sheet here going that has all my info on it, so I'm going to get that going here. So I was supposed to have a little mystery stamper with me tonight. My granddaughter, Lucy, was supposed to be in by the time I got home from school. Well, guess what? They had a little bit of card trouble. Luckily, it was in Oklahoma City. They needed a new starter on their car, so they were able to get into a mechanic shop and get that fixed. Unfortunately, she's not here to be my mystery guest tonight. I'm so sad, and I know she's going to be really sad about that as well. So when you come on tonight, tell me what is your favorite family dish that you like to have for Thanksgiving. Put it in the comments, please. Next week, I'm going to choose someone for a prize. Let's talk about last week's prize. Last week's prize is going to Sue Rollison. Sue, I hope I'm saying your name right. Rollison, maybe it's Rollison, it could be Rollison. And you are getting the Pearlized Enamel Effects Basics. You get 3 colors. And I don't know if you guys have used these yet, but the cool thing about it is that you can put little dots like on holly leaves, or eyes and a smile, and little cold dots on a snowman, or little dots on snowflakes, and it gives a raised pearlized effect. It's super cool. So Sue Rollison, you are the winner of last week's drawing. So you will need to send me your email address so that I can get that out to you. Okay, so tonight's Facebook Live is all about a product I found a few weeks ago when I was in Texas. I went to a little gift shop and they had these adorable hot chocolate packets. Now look at this one. It has the gingerbread house on it, and this is actually gingerbread hot chocolate. And then look at this cute little gnome. Isn't he cute? That is just plain double truffle hot chocolate. And I got one that has a Santa train on it, and another one that has a Christmas camper on it. And I'm going to make a bunch of little gifty things for a craft show that I have coming up on December 17th here in Lincoln. And I wanted to show you a cute little gift bag that I found. And I've been making to put these in. And, you know, so easy to theme them with all our Stampin' Up! Products, okay? So give me just a second. I'm going to turn my camera down and around so that you can see me stamp down here. Okay, so let's get started. You need a piece of cardstock cut 4 by 5 1/4, and then you're going to score it 1 inch all the way around. I watched a tutorial this weekend that showed us how to make this box, and it was perfect for this project that I have coming up. So I wanted to do it with you. Okay, so first of all, you're going to score that. Best to use a bone folder here. Okay, I'm going to score that all the way around on all 4 sides. I hope you can see this as I'm doing it. Maybe I need to go up and a little bit more down. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so maybe that'll be better. And then you're going to get your paper snips, and I just snip it up a score line here, right up to that 1 inch line there. And then I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing here on the other side. Score it and score it. Okay, then I like to take a little bit of width out of that. So just cut a little sliver out of both sides. You know what, Becky? I haven't really thought that far ahead. It would be a good project for that class, actually. So December 8th, I'm doing the Santa Express class, and it's going to be a gift box, gift item, and gift card making, holder making class. And I do this every year. It's kind of a tradition. And, you know, Becky, I'm open for some bribery. If you want to make this bag, they are so fun. And what I really love about them is the size. So I did make a bag last week. This bag is going to be significantly bigger. Okay, so now we've cut those tabs, and we're just going to fold these tabs in and up to make a little box. Okay? And I know you're thinking, but Judy, you said you were making a bag. Just wait and see here. Okay, so there we go. Becky, what are you excited about food-wise for Thanksgiving this year? Becky is a friend of mine, and she is an amazing cook, so I know that she's got some fabulous things in mind. Okay, so now you're going to take a designer series paper, and this is cut 6 by 12, okay, 6 by 12, and you're going to run some adhesive across a bottom edge here. Now, if it has a direction, make sure your direction is going up and down. I chose one that this doesn't have a direction, so it doesn't really matter. And then just down one of the side edges, okay, like that. Now, we're going to turn it this way. Let me get some of these things out of the way. And I'm going to start down here at this bottom edge, and I'm going to line up the bottom of my box about halfway in to the edge of that designer series paper, okay? Right like that. Sorry if my head got in the way there. And then I'm just gonna fold it up and keep going all the way around the bottom edge of my box, kind of making sure that the bottom edge of the box is even with the edge of the designer series paper. So I'm just rolling it around, and I'm just going to keep rolling. Okay. And then this edge that has tape on it will just tape down, and there we go. We have formed a box in a bag, okay? It's very sturdy, but I'm going to take my fingers and just really press that designer series paper all the way around, okay? I'm just going to press it in all the way around just to get a really good edge, right? Okay, so so far there's my bag. Okay, now I'm going to put the seam in the back right here. Okay, and then have cut some pieces already, and this one is going to be my gingerbread hot chocolate bag. And I've already die cut some things just to make our life easier. Okay, so I've die cut some tasteful tags. This is the largest of the curved shape tag. Let's see if I have my tasteful tags right here. That would have been really smart. But it is a gift tag set, and it has this round edge top, and then it also has one that's a little more squared. Okay, and then also in that die set, you can cut these little circles here, and those little circles are just going to reinforce the tag. So I'm going to grab some liquid glue here. It's going to reinforce this little hole at the top. Here we go. Just going to put just a little dot on either side. You just want enough to hold that in place, and that's just going to reinforce that hole, and it also gives it just a little extra detail, right, that we would not have otherwise had. Here we go. Do this other one. Right there. All right. Then I chose a flirty flamingo circle right here. And I'm going to start piecing together my gingerbread house. Okay, so first of all, the gingerbread set is called Sweet Gingerbread. Super cute. It's all got all these gingerbread pieces, but it also has this awesome die set that cuts out trees and hearts and gumballs and a door and a window, and has a little brick road, has smoke that can come out of the chimney. It has a cute little gingerbread fence on it. But it says, I'm making a bunch of these for a craft show, right? I don't want to spend forever and a day creating each and every tag. Do you guys know what I mean? I want to keep it pretty simple because I'm going to make a bunch of these. So this stamp right here is just going to stamp the outline of the windows and the door, right like that. Okay. And then I've got my windows here. And for my windows, I am going to stamp in green. Because, you know, gingerbread houses, they're pretty colorful, right? So I'm just going to stamp my windows right there. Cute, huh? And then I've got my door. And I think I'm going to do my door in a flirty flamingo. So let me grab that real quick there. Here we go. And it's really cute, this door, because it has a really cute, let me try to get that a little bit better. Here, let me get over it a little bit more. There we go. Hey friends, don't try that at home. Okay, now look how cute this is. I cut it out of white glimmer paper, and I'm just gonna put that right up at the top, right there. And that is gonna be my little gingerbread house. Okay. Fun. Okay, so this is going to pop up on this. And then I've got two cute little trees right here. Isn't that fun? And maybe I'll tuck these trees behind the house. So let me get them on here first. Kind of off to that edge right there. Do another one off to this other edge on the other side. Like that. Okay, and then I can pop my little house up right like that. Okay, I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back side of that. So when you're making items, little gifty items, and you're making them in bulk, you don't want it to take like a super long time, right, to get it all put together, because you want to be able to save some time on this, right? Okay, so now I'm going to take my sweet Christmas wishes here, and I'm going to stamp that in garden green. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of rough cut this out with some scissors. I want it to look not so perfy, right? Because gingerbread houses are whimsical and fun. There we go. So that is going to go right there at the bottom of my tag. So first of all, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back side of this. I know, Kathy, you must not have gotten here at the beginning. So my daughter and her husband had a little bit of, let's see, how do I want that? Maybe kind of like that. Card trouble on the way here today. So I'm so sad that I don't have my little helper tonight like I had hoped. She's going to be sad too because she loves doing Facebook Lives with Mimi for sure. Here we go. Have a sweet Christmas. Okay. Now, here's what I love the most about this little bag. I know they'll be here. They're going to make it. It's just not going to be quite as early as we hoped. Okay. So we've got our stitched circles, and I cut 2 out in garden green. And we are going to just fold each of these in half. You guys, watch this. This is the coolest part of this whole bag, I think. Okay, so I'm going to fold the circles in half. This is going to give a really nice finished edge to the top of our bag. Okay, now each of these circles, I am going to pull out my Stampin' Cut and Score here. And I'm going to place that score line right in the channel right here. But I only want to cut a little slit right in the center right there. Okay. So I'm going to hold this down. Just cut a little slit right there. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the circle. Cut just a little slit in the middle right there. Now this is something cool that our Stampin' Cut and Score will do for us, because if you were using a guillotine, right, you wouldn't be able to just cut a little slit in the center of your circle like that. Okay, so I'm going to grab my fluffy white ribbon. This is called Iridescent Trim. And I'm going to cut about, I don't know, 10 to 12 inches here. And I'm going to cut 2 of them. Okay. And I'm going to feed this through that slit right there. I'm going to pull it in. And then I'm going to secure it to one side here of my circle. So I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal to one side of my circle right there. And I'm going to push that trim into that right there. And then I'm going to put some seal on this other side right here as well, because we really want that trim to hold tight inside of that circle, okay? So that's what it looks like. And I'm going to take my bag and I'm going to put the circle seam along the back side like that, okay? And then I'm going to press it down right like that. Look at that. So then the inside of the bag, you don't see that string coming in. You just see a slit like this. Isn't that a cute idea? Okay, let's do it to the other side here. I'm going to pull it through. I really like the finished look of this. And then I'm going to do some adhesive. I know, I'm so sad. And I know Lucy Bird is sad. But Kristen told me that on the way, after they got started, they had to get a new starter on their car in Oklahoma City. So they were hoping to leave at like 9 this morning. They didn't get off till like 2:30. So they'll be in about 9:30 tonight, probably. Okay, so there we go. Make sure all that seal is to the inside of your circle. And we're going to do the same thing on this. We're going to put the side with the ribbon on the inside of the box and just line the top edge of that box up with the score line like that, and then fold it over. There we go. So here's my bag. Look how cute that is, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with my hot chocolates. So I'm going to fill it up with my gingerbread hot chocolate. I'm going to put that to the inside. I also have a candy cane to put in there. And look at these super cute marshmallows I found. I found these super cute marshmallows at Buc-ee's in Texas when I was there for On Stage. Look, I have a little gingerbread man, a little Christmas tree, a Santa. I don't know. Oh, and hang on, got one more. A candy cane. There we go. Look at that. How cute is that? Okay, so I found these marshmallows at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's, if you guys don't know about Buc-ee's, you have to experience Buc-ee's at least once in your life. It is a convenience store on steroids, literally. Okay, so I'm going to add, they have all kinds of fascinating things in there. They have great food, coffee, all of that. So I'm going to add some of these marshmallows to the inside here of my bag. I'm going to add a candy cane, a Santa, and a gingerbread man. Okay, and then I can just tie this at the top into a big fluffy bow. There we go. Okay. How cute, right? Who wouldn't want that? I don't know. I don't know what I should charge for this. I'll decide that in a bit. Okay, so then we've got this cute little tag, and I think my tails might be just a little bit too long. I know, Becky, those marshmallows are adorable. Maybe you should have, I have another set to show you here in a second. Maybe you should have Laura pick you up some before she comes, right? Okay, so look at this. Have a sweet Christmas. And I'm just going to use some plain old baker's twine here and loop it through the hole. So I'm going to create, I know there's a name for this loop, but I can't think of what it is. Okay. Whoop. Let me get that. Okay. So I'm going to loop this through. There we go. And then I'm just going to come up here and kind of tie it around my bow that is at the top of this bag. Okay. Like this. Oh, I've got it on the wrong side. Look, my seam is on this side. So I want to put it on the non-seam side here. And you guys, this was so easy, don't you think? Like, I can do a bunch of these, no time at all. And I can make them as fancy or non-fancy as I want, right? Okay, there we go. Okay. It's all tied up, and look at that. Isn't that cute? What do you think about that? I love these little bags. Okay, let's do one more really quick. And this time we're going to do a Gnome bag to match my Gnome hot chocolate, okay? So this was my sweet gingerbread to go with my gingerbread hot chocolate. Okay, so I'm going to put this one away, and then I'm going to show you one more that I made using Abigail Rose here in just a second. Okay, so this time I'm going to make a bag to go with my Gnome hot chocolate. Now, they did have these at Buc-ee's as well, but I actually bought mine at a gift store in Midland when I was there. So this time I'm using the gingham check because I feel like it goes really well with this, don't you? And then I'm going to take my 4 1/4 by 5 inch real red piece, and I'm going to score it on all 4 sides. I'm going to do it one more time for those of you who came in late at 1 inch all the way around. Now this is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, 4 by 5 1/4. We'll do this one a little faster since we've already done it once before. We're going to take our bone folder and we're going to bone fold it all the way around. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to score up to that 1 inch line on my tabs here and create tabs. Now, the nice thing about this box, it's this really good size. It's 6 inches tall, 3 1/4 inches wide, and let's see, 2 inches, 3 1/4 inches wide this way, 2 inches thick, I guess is what I want to say. So you just saw what all I put in there. You could put a bunch of cool things inside this bag, right? Yes, Buc-ee's is so much fun. You will never regret going to Buc-ee's. But those marshmallows were fine. Now, hold on just a little bit. I'll show you the other marshmallows I found that we're going to enjoy at Thanksgiving. They are super cute. Okay, so I'm just going to fold my tabs in to create a box, right? There we go. And do you remember what the next step is? We're going to take my paper, and I want the small check on the outside, so I'm going to put a strip of Seal Plus all the way around the bottom edge and along one of the width edges, the 6 inch edges there. Okay. Now, here's the deal. you know, you hardly see the bottom of the box. So you could really do the bottom of the box in any color you wanted to, okay? So I'm going to line up. This is hard to do. I'm sorry if my head gets in the way of the camera here. Just bear with me. Okay, right like that. About halfway. Looks like it's a little crooked. Let me try that again. I want to get it a little straighter than that. Okay, there we go. And now I'm just going to start rolling this up and around the bottom of my box, okay? Press it, roll it, just make sure it's really straight against the bottom edge. There we go. Okay, I'm going to keep going, roll it. And last roll here is going to form my bag. And then this edge that I put this tape on is just going to attach and create my bag. I'm just going to press the bottom edges into the edge of that bag. Get a really secure hold right there. And there we go. How cute is that, right? Okay, so this time I think I'm going to use black circles, right? I'm going to do just what I did before. I'm going to fold them in half. Use a bone folder, get a really nice crease on them. Good job, Kathy. You are paying attention. Oh, Buc-ee's is fun. You know, one of us got pajamas there. Some of us got some home goods there. I got some cute marshmallows. I got a t-shirt. Yeah. Plus breakfast. So it was really fun. Okay, so I folded my circles in half. I'm going to put my score line in the channel. And I don't need a very big cut, just a little slit right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my second circle. Hope some of you guys are doing this with me. It's fun. Okay, and then we're going to cut ribbon. Now, how fun will it be to use this black and white? Oh, looks like a little frayed piece there. Let me cut that off. Black and white gingham ribbon, right? So I'm going to do about 10 inches here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to feed it through my slit. There we go. Going to add adhesive. So the hot chocolate packets are called Village Gourmet Du Village. Gourmet Du Village. And I got some that had a Santa's train on it. I got some that have a cute camper, like our Christmas tree, stamp set and dies. So I'm going to be able to make some cute hot chocolate packets for my craft show on December 17th here in Lincoln. Okay, so there we go. Doing the same thing as before. I'm going to grab my bag, put the edge of the bag against the score line of the circle. There we go. Press it in, fold it over, and there we go. There's one side. I really love that finished edge. Okay, let's do that one more time. Okay, feed it through the slit. Add some adhesive. Press the ribbon into it. Put adhesive on the other side. Okay. Line the score line of the circle up with the top edge of the bag. Do this a little straighter. There we go. Fold it over. And then you get a really nice finished look to the top of your bag. Okay, so this time we're going to add our hot chocolate. We're going to add some more of our marshmallows into there with that. Could put another candy cane in there, but I thought I also brought, let me see if I can find them here, some cute, I don't know where I put them. I had some cute little snowman chocolates, but it's okay. You get the hint. You can fill it up with as much or as little stuff as you want. Okay, so we're going to go with that. We're just going to leave that the way it is. This is the front of my box. The seam is here in the back. I'm going to tie this in a bow. I probably would throw some chocolates or a candy cane in there with that as well. I'm going to tie this up like that. I could tie it up a little tighter than that. Let's see here. I'm going to pinch it. There we go. Okay. Then let's do a little tag. So I've got my tag. I have a little red circle to put on here. Before I do that, I think I'm going to stamp on a piece of Whisper White right here. My sentiment that says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I think I'm going to do it with basic gray because there was some gray in that hot chocolate packet. Not that anybody's going to say, oh, I can't drink this hot chocolate because the tag doesn't match. But you know, isn't it fun to have everything coordinating? I think that's one of the funnest things about Stampin' Up is how we can make everything coordinate. Now, of course, I would love for you to shop with me in the next week. I'm going to have a little Black Friday special coming up. You'll hear about that tomorrow in my weekly newsletter. So if you're not part of my weekly newsletter, you should be, because, and I just kind of chopped that down, rough cut it, right? Here we go. I'm gonna, okay, we'll put that on in just a second. Now, I've got my gnome pieces, and these little kindest gnome dies are so much fun. So I cut the beard out of Glimmer White. I cut the little pants out of Basic Gray, or Smoky Slate maybe. And then I cut this from one of our Christmas DSPs called Painted Christmas. So I'm going to add the little hat there to the top. And I don't know if you can see it, but these gnome dies are made so well. There's little indentions right here that tell you exactly where to put that hat. They make it super easy on us. So just put a little glue on each of those little spots right there. And then you know exactly where to add the hat right there. They make it easy for you, okay? Then I'm pretty sure I have a nose hanging around here. Let's see if here it is. I'm going to take my nose and I cut this out of Petal Pink, and I'm just going to put a dimensional on the back side of that. See if I can get it on. You know what? I think I'm going to cut this in half. Make it fit a little bit better. Add my little nose right there. Cute, huh? What a surprise it's going to be, too, when they open it up and see that the gnome tag matches the hot chocolate that's inside. Won't that be fun? Okay, so I'm going to put a dimensional right there. And I'm just going to add my bearded guy right there. I'm going to attach him to my tag with dimensionals as well. So, do you guys think ahead of time about what you're going to make for gifts for like friends and neighbors and coworkers and all of that? This is just a super easy bag that anybody, right, would be impressed with. Okay, so this is going to go on. You know what I forgot to do is add my little hole supports on there. I don't know if I've ever said that before. Hole supports. That just keeps your tag from tearing as easily. Let's go ahead and put one on the back. Might as well. Gives it just a really, I think it just gives it a really finished look. There we go. Okay. I'm going to pop my gnome right up there on my tag using some dimensionals. And look, I've got these cute little star embellishments that we can just add around our gnome here to give him a little pizzazz. Okay. And I don't want my dimensionals to go off my the side of my tag. So I'm just going to put them on my tag and then place my cute little gnome right on there. And then this puppy can go right here on the bottom edge. And I think I'll put a couple of dimensionals right there on that as well. These gnomes are so cute. And isn't it so cute how quick and easy those go together? They look really intimidating, but they're not. They're super easy. Okay, so now let me get my baker's twine. And that is way more than I need. Here, let me cut that in half. I was thinking about my ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to fold my baker's twine in half. Feed it through. I don't know why sometimes this is so simple and the other times I just really struggle to get that loop going through there. Shouldn't be that hard. There we go. Okay. Create a loop and pull that through. And then we can tie this. Let me get to the front side of my bag. Right here to the top. So cute. You know, the gnomes have grown on me. I have never been a super gnomey person, if that even means anything. And I was hesitant about the gnomes, but you know what? They are so easy to put together, so cute. And everybody loves gnomes. I don't know why I wasn't on the bandwagon. Sometimes I just don't get on a bandwagon because everybody else is on the bandwagon, right? Okay, so there we go. Let me pull that loop a little smaller on that side. There we go. So there's my gnome hot chocolate bag. And here is my gingerbread house hot chocolate bag. Cute, right? Now let me show you another one I made just to show you it doesn't have to be a Christmassy bag. This is a bag that I made using the Abigail Rose Suite, and I just think that this linen ribbon that comes in this suite is just beautiful. And this would be a great bag for a wedding gift card or something like that, or even a birthday, I think, don't you? A retirement, perhaps. Best wishes could go with a lot of things. So there's an Abigail Rose bag that I made. So it's great for Christmas. I have this one going around the wrong way. There we go. Great for Christmas, of course, but also great for everyday little gift bags as well, right? Okay, so I'm going to put these aside, and I want to show you one more little thing I found at Becky's. Look at these marshmallows. They are little pumpkins, and look what cute colors they come in. There's a green one, an orange one, a yellow, and a bright pink. Aren't those pumpkins adorable? So I cannot wait to have hot chocolate with Lucy Bird, throw some pumpkin marshmallows on the top, and enjoy Thanksgiving maybe breakfast one morning all together. I got these at Buc-ee's as well. And I wish I could tell you, oh, I have the name right here in case you wanted to look for them online. They are called Two's Company Jolly Good Marshmallows. I think that's the name. But they are from, I bet if you search Two Companies marshmallows, you would find them on Amazon. I would be surprised if they didn't have them there, okay? All right, I'm going to lift the camera up here. I'm going to say my goodbyes. And let's flip everything upside down. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I want you to know how grateful I am to all of you for watching me, spending your time with me. And I'm humbled every week that you spend half an hour to 45 minutes to an hour of your time watching me create. It brings me a lot of joy, and I hope it brings you a lot of joy too. So have a blessed week. God bless, and I will see you right back here next Monday night at 7 p.m. If you watch me on YouTube at a later time, would you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? My subscriptions are growing, and I get special benefits from YouTube, like being able to live stream directly to Facebook with the more subscribers I have. So if you would help me out with that, I'd really appreciate it. Love me, like me, share me, and have a blessed week. See you soon. Bye-bye.